G'day guys! In today's video, funnily enough, I'm doing a screen replacement on a model that I've never had before, or never really seen. An Ipod Touch, first generation. So I've put the donor part here, and I will be seeing the signs of liquid damage on this one. So, yeah, it's a very rare job to actually do something this old, but whatever. So I'm going to pry into here. If I can remember how I got into the other one. Let's zoom us in first. There we go. Start at the bottom corner and insert. So the reason for this screen swap is that the backlighters seem to have failed. So hopefully it's only the screen and not a mainboard issue. So we'll just keep it simple and just go under the belief that it is that. This one's being very stubborn. Go. Some lift in there, make a slight gap. Being about as pleasant as the first Ipod Touches I remember playing with back in the day. Now, I'm not sure how much of this is actually glued versus how much of it's actually just clips. Definitely makes it a bit tougher. There we go. Back the other way. There we go, now we're in. Bingo, hurrah. Now from here, we have a slight bit of puffy battery going on in this model. That's okay. I'm going to zoom in a bit further. Let's just quickly go over the screws that we can see. One Phillips head up here. Take him out, drop him in there. One down here. Drop him down there. There is one hidden under here, and another one in the top right hand corner. And now we want to disconnect disconnector here. Go. And we need to lift out the antenna that's in here. Hopefully if your heat going on, if your heat mat, you can do the same as what I'm doing right here. There we go. Now, sadly, we need to get this battery out. Typically I would go the isopropyl route, but I don't want to risk damaging that battery, damaging that display. There we go. A little bit on this side too. fold this back a bit. I'll have the other screw here revealed. There we go. And from there, we should be able to disconnect the display over here. We'll need to lift this section up. There we go. Fold that back up this way. Keep it out of the way. And next up is the challenge of lifting up the board. Which is fairly stubborn. Where are we? We do also have two more screws hidden down here that I forgot about. Bingo. It's going to lift up very easily now. There we go. Up and in. Next up, this bottom section needs to lift up too. It's being very stubborn. There we go, now we've released. Now we've freed up this whole section here. I'm going to put it off to the side. So now I can't really see any signs of liquid damage to the display. All good there. And all good there. So I'm not too sure if this has failed because of the display failing or if there was an issue on the phone itself. Anyway, I've got my donor here that I do know is displaying, which as it is with some of this older technology, the only way to actually get the replacement components for it is by buying a known good working one second-hand and using that, which is exactly what I've done here, which the customer was aware of. But yeah, the joy of older technology. Make sure all those screws line up. Make sure the home button is working. Yep, it's clicking away. It's a matter of getting these screws back in. Two. Three. And lastly, 4. Now from here, we need to move this out of the way. Fold it over. Antenna connector needs to be pushed down. go. Connect up to the display. There. Run this up. Connect up this secondary connector here. Push and click. You guessed it, more screws. This one to here. And this one over here. There, turn that a little bit more. There we go. Battery neatly up here. Nicely puffy battery. This bit can run back down here. That will do. And lastly, when we slip on the back cover, where are we? Just kind of slide it downwards a little bit from the top. And a matter of crimping it up all the way around. Or so it should be. There we go. So from here, I've replaced the screen on an iPod first generation. Fun and games. Hope this helps you. Probably won't. That's good enough for today. See yous.